the need for psychological and social supports, because once you've been discharged from hospital and you've got heart failure or any heart condition or stroke, all of a sudden it's like walking off a cliff edge. You're being well looked after in your hospital, and then all of a sudden it's, you're going to be discharged tomorrow, and it's like literally, as I say, stepping off the cliff, because then there's actually a huge gap in terms of services that are available, like, for example, psychological services, because some people, as you mentioned before, Maria, it's a trauma having a heart attack or a stroke or a cardiac arrest. So some people need psychological input after a heart event, but there's also the social side of it as well, because like I'm an adult of working age, and a lot of people who have heart events, surprisingly, are working age adults, and all of a sudden you go from having a job, having a mortgage, supporting your family, to actually not being able to work anymore. So there's it's not just hospitals and clinics in the community and those sort of supports. It's wider than that, and that's where the Irish Heart Foundation really comes into play. And the Irish Heart Foundation really fills a lot of the gaps in terms of the support networks that they make available in the community. And actually, by putting those supports in place, you are doing two important things. You're reducing readmission rates for people with heart problems, and more importantly, you're improving the quality of life of people who have heart problems.